The Los Angeles Karting Championship has capped off another great season with their recently completed 2013 campaign. And in celebration of this great year of racing, they held their annual banquet at the Aero Aviation Country Club in Chino, California. Alex, you want to explain this?
This is how I dress up every day. To work, go to the park with the kids, that's what I do. And I'm making my team very proud.
Oh yeah. We've never seen this guy before. We don't know who he is. Yeah, it's all good. They won't leave us alone.
A very nice turnout of racers and their families made for an entertaining afternoon, where a lot of hardware was handed out to class champions, along with a large raffle where many in attendance went home with some sort of prize. Here's a look at some of the honored champions for the 2013 season.
Casey Gillis, appropriately rocking the #1 on the side of that K&N Kart. Good job, Casey. A real competitive racing season out there in the Honda Kids Karts. What's your favorite thing about racing?
Passing people.
Passing people? That was pretty loud. You want me to turn the volume down? How about thanking any sponsors, any family or friends?
I would thank my mom, dad, K&N Filter, K1 Race Gear, and Mac Motorsports.
There you go. You gotta love that if you're a sponsor. Flying Ryan Sharto. Flying Ryan getting the job done. I know you got people to thank or whatever else you didn't tell me earlier. Now's the time.
Well, I would like to thank my dad, my tuner Chino, Doug Fleming, and Empire Karts.
Great job once again. Give it up for Flying Ryan Sharto. Let's give it up for Andrew Murowak. Andrew making his way up. And he throws on the championship jacket. Andrew, how's it feel to be an LAKC champion 2013? You're the man.
Feels good and everything, yeah.
You got some people you want to thank after a long, hard racing season here for the Los Angeles Karting Championship?
Yes. I'd like to thank Jesus Christ, who's my Lord and Savior, and I'd like to thank Jesus from P1 Engines. I'd like to thank Empire Karts and LAKC for putting on a great season. And I'd like to thank my parents and my grandparents for their support.
An incredible way of whatever you call customer service or winning in sportsmanship or winning to help a fellow putter. And since then we've been working together, and I have only good things to say about those two guys. Technically speaking, I think they're superb, very professional. But I think most important, what I find about Willie and Bill Nussbaum from MRC is that probably the two most ethical guys that I've met in karting. So this championship that I got here belongs to them as well. So thank you, Willie and Billy. Also, real quick, I'd like to say thank you to all the LAKC officials. I know it's a lot of hard work, dedication, with the exception of Chris Latour, who gets $1 million a year. Everybody else volunteers. So, big thanks. And I have 45 minutes to go still. Yeah, no, again, big thanks to everybody. And I have a couple pounds of cherries that I brought. So if anybody wants some cherries, I picked some good ones. Even for my good friend Frank, he can have some cherries that I brought for him. Anyways, thank you.
Quick Nick Ramirez, another Riverside driver. Quick Nick, a man of few words, but we'll see if we can get something out of here talking about his racing season and what it took to win the LAKC Championship.
It took a lot of hard work and dedication, but even though we struggled a little bit towards the end of the season, we still managed to pull off the win. So.
Any people, I know you got some people you want to thank as part of that racing team.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone from Top Kart USA and Grand Products, the Barros family, and my family.
Awesome, give it up for your champion, Nick Ramirez, the champ, the machine, Miles Farhan. His dad's trying to take him out. How's $200 sound from PRD USA, champ? Look good in that jacket. How's it feel?
Good.
All right, tell us about your racing season. I know you got some people you want to thank. They got the index cards for me this year.
First of all, I would like to thank LAKC and everyone involved with the West Coast Biggest Club. I also would like to thank the best announcers in business travel.
Keep going, you're doing great.
A huge thank you goes to all of my sponsors, Justin and Chris at 111 for the baddest graphics, Mike Courtney and Courtney Concepts for all my racing products.
Nice and loud.
Thank you so much, Joey at Multiple, for hooking me up with all of Multiple's products from day one. Thank you. To everyone that was a part of Team Machine this year, I can't say thank you enough. Mac Motorsports and the Mac family, Mike Manning and MMK, Doug Fleming, and of course P1 Engine. Thank you all for your support. RLB, you're the best. Thank you for all your love. To Ray Tobin, Corey Mack, and Ryan Perry, a big thank you for always hooking me up. You are the best. And finally, to my family, I say a huge thank you without their love, support, and cash. There would be no machine, Mom, Jade, and Anna, and I say thank you again, and to my biggest fan of all, my papa, right? I'm glad I can make you smile. Feel proud every time I put that helmet on. I love you.
Awesome speech. You made sure to thank everybody. Give it up for the machine, Miles Barhead. Driver of the 26, Elric Navatel. Great job, champ.
Thanks.
Get fitted for the Victor jacket there, and tell us a little bit more about your racing season, what are your plans for 2014, and the people you'd like to thank.
All right. So that was my first year at LAKC. I was told to go there and to race because you were the best, and definitely agree with that. So I want to thank everybody, the tech guys, and everybody organizing this. Thank you. Very good. Next year I'm doing shifter. Because the first people also I would like to thank our MRC team because they allowed me with the Rotax to stay under the tent, even though they hate it, I think. I don't know. But that was great. My wife, my kids. I have to thank LAKC because he just helped me a little bit. And all the people that when I was stuck at the track sometime for mechanical stuff or anything helped me. On top of my head, True Tech Engine, 2Y, PSL, people like this. So that's pretty cool. Thank you guys.
And give it up for driver of the 322, Billy Musgrave.
Thank Billy.
Billy tries on the jacket, a good fit. You had a great racing season. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's definitely been one heck of a year. I think this is number 5 in a row. I think we started back when LAKC first started a shifter class, and just a small group of friends and buddies, and now to see it grow into as many classes as it is right now in this huge room, it's pretty spectacular, and I know it's only going to get bigger in the future. And you know, there's a reason why you guys draw this many people and why everybody loves to come out and race. So, anyway, plans for the future for us, and I'm sure as you guys are the same, it's going to be even better next year and bigger. And yeah, I hope we can keep doing this.
Shifter S4 Magnum, Kevin Gilroy.
All right, Kevin. Hey, oh boy. All right. There you go, Cam. All right. Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Great job. You're now the champion for 2013. I know you got some people as part of your race operation you'd like to thank.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh yeah, suck your gut in. Melissa, my best friend, my crew chief. She, thank you. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't happen. No, really, she's like halfway through the season. Chino, I top in? I said, yeah, we're good from the last race. She goes, no. I said, we're good, really. Did you do a ring? No, we'll be fine. Go to the garage, do a ring. Okay, so really, baby, thank you. The Musgraves. Yeah, he did wave the wand, it's true, over the engine, and it made all the difference in the world. Thank you, Willie. And LAKC, you guys will have the #1 racing championship series in the United States in the very near future. Thank you, guys.
And your winner in the 422, your champion, and also going to grab a free ticket to the Supernats 18, Willie Musgrave. So the free ticket, a big thank you from Scusa. Great job. I know you got something to say and people to thank. Great job this year.
Thank you. That's a surprise. Didn't expect that. I love doing this. I love racing. That's why I do this. Eric Jackson has battled me all year long, which made it a lot of fun. Thanks to Team Bulldozer to give him some great karts and stuff to keep him up there and battling with me. I look forward to next year. I love to race and like the competition. Thanks to everybody that supports us and everybody that thanked us that was up here. I think it was a decent amount of people. Appreciate that. Look forward to next year. Thanks to all you guys too at LAKC. Thanks.
Driver with a 58, Ron Rossetti. $200 richer. Being kicked down by PRD USA. Great job, Ron.
Put the jacket on.
We got some people you might want to thank as part of your racing operation.
I'd like to thank LAKC for putting on the race, RLV for supporting the PRD class, and all the competitors. It's been great and had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Driver number 46, Eric Molinari. $200 richer, Eric.
I got a jacket too.
And the LAKC champion jacket. Great job. Tell us about your season there to grab the championship and people you might want to thank.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough season this year. A lot of great competition. Lloyd, Mac, Alejandro were always up in the front. I want to thank Karting. You guys put together a great package for me. And I don't know, I think Blake is around here somewhere from True Tech. Not one motor failure all year, so thank you very much for giving me the best possible engine package. So yeah, and thank you for my wife for putting up with my go-kart shenanigans. So thank you guys.
And your champion, PRD Senior Pilot, sponsored by Mike Manning Karting. Drive it like it's stolen, Carly Poland. PSL SoCal. Carly, it's fitted with the championship jacket. Tell us about your racing season, and I know you got a bunch of people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, you know, this year was my first year racing, so I'd like to have a big thanks to PSL SoCal, and I see my superstar, Francois, right there. We got Dylan Stalker helping out all year, Kyle Gash, Santa Racing. Lots of great things this year. I'd like to thank LAKC for having a great program to first start off my racing career. Pretty awesome. And Race Laronte helped me out at the beginning of everything. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Team driver of the 98, Jagger Jones. Jagger, an invitation to Italy and Supernats. Great job by Jagger. And the Happy Gilmore check. Love those.
And the championship channel.
The full ride to Italy, at least an $8,000 value, and the $475 free entry to the Super Nats.
Go represent. Boy, man. You got all kinds of.
And he'll be representing LAKC in a big way. The producer told me to pick it up. I'm sorry. Jagger, it's all yours. Tell us about it.
Well, I'd like to thank LAKC for the great series. I'd like to thank my dad, my mom, all my sponsors, Doug for the fast engines and Phil, and Troy for working on my cars hard.
Alejandro Fernandez, driver of the 126 car. Up to accept the hardware and try on the jacket.
So, you know, as you guys know, Alejo's not here today. He's doing a couple races in Colombia, but I'm sure he would like to thank the arcade, LAKC, you know, all the supporters, all the team managers, the tuning people that helped him out throughout the year, and mostly his family too, I think, which is us. So thank you very much.
Good afternoon, right? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Monica Gutierrez. A lot of you guys know my dad, Art Gutierrez. He passed away September 14th of this year, the day before the September LAKC race. We were actually at the LAKC track preparing for that race, and and for his memorial, they made this cool, not little, but this cool trophy in memory of my dad, and it's for a sportsmanship award, and this recipient for the junior class is this super shy, pretty cool kid. If you see him, he doesn't look like a go-kart racer, but on track, he is a pretty hefty kid. He shows people the line, I guess you can call it, and this reward is going to Colin Queen for this year.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you, sponsors.
I'd like to thank my dad, mom, my sister Brooke, and everybody else in the family.
It's a two-part award. Would you like to say anything?
So this is my first season back racing this year after a break for college. So this year was definitely a challenge for me, but I had a blast with all of my competitors that I raced against. And I'd like to give a big thanks to my dad, Mike Manning, for making it all possible for me.
And this award goes to Logan Calvin. Logan Calvin.
Wow, I was not expecting this, but this season's had a lot of ups and downs, and it's been a really fun season. Met a lot of good people. So I just want to give you thanks for this award. It actually means a lot. So thank you, guys.
And it's to Jonathan Esham.
I'd like to thank my dad for putting up with all my complaints about the car. I'd like to thank my mom for letting me participate in a sport that has every now and then like a death in it, and I'd like to thank everybody else who just allows me to participate in a sport like this.
Okay, and now it's time to get to the team winner, $2,000+ when it's all said and done. And this will be the Fleming Racing Engines team. Number 1, Justin the Iceman Hodge, Joseph Dinelli, Johnny Dressler, and Flying Ryan Charteau. Fleming Racing Engines, your champions.
With the 2013 season now in the books, LAKC now looks to add some new elements to the series for 2014. Series President Chris Latour gives us an insider's look at the upcoming racing season.
Chris, looking back on the 2013 season, how would you sum things up?
Well, by the look of things, I would say that we've done really good. This has been a kind of a, I would say a year where things have really changed. We've got record numbers. We've established some really good relationships with organizations. We've worked on schedules, and I think the karters in general are getting some good benefits. So I'm real pleased with the season, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what is really astounding to me, because when you look at other series, when you look at even series with the big cars, everybody has dwindling numbers, but this club has continued to grow in spite of everybody else going backwards.
We work really hard. We are still a volunteer-based group. We work really hard. We put in a lot of time and effort, and I think it's reaping the benefits of all our hard work.
And that is true. You have a lot of volunteers in this club.
Yes. I mean, we've got the 5 core board members that volunteer countless hours of putting together the program, everything from this event to scheduling, and then we have our normal race staff, which we do compensate, but not nearly for the amount of time and effort they put into it. So I would say we're, for the most part, volunteer-based.
And I think in comparison to other series, other clubs, it seems like you guys are always thinking. You're always planning ahead how to make things better.
What I always say is we have 100 ideas. We have dreams at night about great ideas, and not all of them are good, but we try all kinds of different stuff, and the ones that are good, we stick around, and you'll see them, and that's the main thing. We're always trying to be new and fresh, bring new, fresh ideas, try to get outside of the box. We don't want to be the same old organization that did things old school way, I would say.
What is, if anything, new for 2014?
For 2014, we pretty much catered to all classes for everybody. We have narrowed things down a little bit. We've basically tried to create some more pure classes. We've got rid of a few classes that didn't have big numbers, so we can create more pure classes. We wanted to get back to lower the overall group so we can get back to 2 warm-ups. And we're working on new things, basically Vega tire for all of our non-SCUSA classes, and we have our relationship with MG Tire for all of our SCUSA classes. So the big change we're going to see is the Vega tire, and we have a few less classes with a little bit more time to do warm-ups and have a get home early.
Now with your year-end banquet here, this is pretty impressive. There's a lot of stuff that's being given away aside from the class trophies. It's pretty impressive what you've been able to accomplish.
Because we're non-profit, we don't take home a profit-sharing paycheck, we're able to give all the money back. So we look at it, this particular banquet is a savings of a couple of seasons that we really splurged. But what are we going to do with money that we just have sitting in the bank? It's not earning any interest, so let's give it back to the karters, let's give it back to the karting community. If you notice the stuff that we did give away, we gave away everyday items. We didn't give away karting products. We didn't want to hurt the karting shops. One of the complaints I had heard from a lot of sponsors is when you guys give away thousands and thousands of dollars worth of karting products, it hurts us. They don't have much business at the beginning of the season because everybody's stocked up for the first couple races of the season. We give away bicycles and iPods and TVs and things like that that don't affect the community in a whole, but all the racers enjoy it, especially the kids.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's having a pretty good time, and you got a pretty good turnout today.
Thank you.
The Los Angeles Karting Championship will begin their 2014 season at the Cal Speed Kart Track on February 9th and will kick off a 9-race season. To learn more, you can log on to LAKC.org. You have been watching Kart Racer TV.